There she is. My trusty Steed Cartier on the Cartier cam. This is also being simulcast on the KLRN radio network. Thank you for Rick Robinson, Roddy Rick Robinson. Don't tax the Rick for doing that for me. I'm also in studio with the gorgeous Donovan Connolly, who is not on camera today, but he's in studio here with me. I want to see if we can hear. I'm getting some things. I'm not selling. I'm having some issues with sound tonight, so I am not sure I'm going to be able to hear everything. So you're going to have to tell me what's going on. I might have to do some. I don't know what's going on with these things, but it is being a pain in the butt. It is still. Yep. See, I'm not getting anything back from it. Let me do something like this. Hold on. We're going to try that. Oh! Daddy worked it out. There we go. We're back to it. We're back to 100%. Just call me an idiot. Just call me an idiot. It is Friday, 5/29, year of our Lord, 2026. It is a Friday night. It is 7 p.m. It's a Guinness night again. So good. Nectar of the gods right there. Let me get rid of Cartier. She's busy. We have a great show for you tonight. I'm going to get up the chat here real quick. I see O2AMT is already in here. Thank you for all good is now. Thank you. All sound is good. Thank you. Thank you. We have a good show tonight. I got a couple things. I got to get it all back up. So if you will, I apologize for, making this really, really slow. But I got to get my stuff back up because I had to reboot. But tonight I did want to talk about. Oh man, I lost that, didn't I? Oh shoot. History. Ah, there he is. Oh, that's not it. But it was a little bit of tech talk. See if I can just scroll through and find it. Ah, here we go. I did want to talk first about this real quick. I'm going to bring this up because this is actually something near and dear to my heart. It's not in the show description. However, comma, pause for dramatic effect. This happened less than 5 miles from my house. See this chode right here? This chode's name is, what is his name? Guilherme Campos de Cardia, or Candidio. I'm not even going to, you know what? I'm just going to call him fucktard. This fucktard right here, illegal alien, been in the country since 2022, released into the country by the Biden administration without any type of vetting, shows up in Lowell, Massachusetts, which is right in my backyard. And then the other day on May 28th, I'm sorry, not May 28th, on April 10th, wait, it wasn't April 10th. Where was it? It doesn't say the date. Anyway, it was late May 20th, something like that. He runs down Lee Carrere on the boulevard right by my house near the boathouse on the Merrimack River. Runs her down and kills her. Just fucking kills her. This guy's been running around as an Uber Eats driver, speeding down the boulevard, and he kills her, then flees the fucking scene. Gone. His parents apparently tried to get him to, turn himself in. Took 2 days. I'll give him credit. He turned himself in after fucking 2 days. He gave him credit. Now, here's the fun part. Let's go down to this chode. All right. And I say this is their chode. This is Democrat appointed judge Mark Fabinio agreed to release the illegal alien who killed a woman on $7,500 bail. He killed a fucking woman. He's in this country illegally, and he gets $7,500 bail. I mean, in what country? Well, apparently this one. Is that right? He just killed a woman. $7,500 bail. I mean, I've seen shit, a lot fucking, for a lot fucking, less severe of a crime get way more bail than that. Here's the fun part. He makes bail. All right. The guy makes fucking bail. pays his $7,500. They're putting the ankle bracelet on him, and thank God ICE showed up and took him into custody right fucking there. There's your silver lining to this story, folks. Right now, this guy is back in ICE custody. He will be taking all of his ICE, arraignment hearings and all that stuff in September from custody. He will not be on the streets as an Uber Eats driver running over fucking random people. Apparently, he was doing close to 90 miles an hour in a 45 when he hit her. This woman was so fucked up that she was pronounced dead within 30 minutes of the incident. This was, thankfully right next to Lowell General Hospital, but then again, nothing could have fucking saved her at that point. I'm fired up over this stuff. And I'm more fired up over the fucking judge. $7,500 fucking bail. In what universe is that fair? In what universe do you let a murderer out? Accidental, incidental, on purpose, whatever. You killed a woman. That right there, you should be sitting in a jail cell waiting for your date. I'm sorry. Or at least have how is he not a flight risk? The dude's here illegally. We don't even know who he is. The fact that he's working means that he got either illegal paperwork or the state of Massachusetts gave him paperwork to work. The dude's obviously mobile. He came here from Brazil, I believe. Is it Brazil? Yep, illegal alien from Brazil, released to our country by the Biden administration, has been detained by ICE after crashing and killing 29-year-old Lee Carrere after fleeing the scene, or before fleeing the scene in Massachusetts. Yep, 5 miles from my house. This just happened the other day. How sad is that? Let me know in the chat here, guys. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the phone lines. 202-503-2271 if you want to be part of the program. Let me know what you think about this shit. I got a lot of things to get to tonight. Not a lot, but a lot of things that I'm fired up about. And we're going to talk about it at length just because I'd like it. Oops, get the chat back up here. Get this going. There we go. I do apologize for being a little bit disjointed. Starting with, I just saw my own face on my X platform. That is not cool. Where was I starting? Oh, let's start with this one here. Uh-oh. Cartier, where are you supposed to be? Yeah. Cartier's getting some love from Donovan. So we have an empty Cartier cam right now. Go get some love. No, not from me. Go over there. There we go. There we go. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to let you listen to what's going on here. Basically, what's happening in this video is, and I'm with Greg on this one, I am shit dead and tired about this both sides argument that keeps coming up about every single violent attack that happens in this fucking country. I am sick and fucking tired of it because it's bullshit. It's to coin a leftist term, it's a whataboutism. It's not context. It's a whataboutism. Context comes in when it actually matters, when it actually has something to do with the other. But it's not. This is not a both sides issue anymore, especially when we're talking about the killing of Charlie Kirk. Let's hear from Greg here real quick.
We don't need it. What is interesting here is, why is only this happening on the left and not the right? That's all we need to know. There's absolutely no cognitive...
What about Melissa Hortman that we just talked about?
You want to talk about Melissa Hortman? Did you know her name before it happened? None of us did. None of us were spending every single day talking about Mrs. Hortman. I never heard of her until after she died.
She doesn't matter?
Don't play that bullshit with me. You know what I'm saying is, there was no demonization, amplification about that woman before she died. It was a specific crime against her by somebody who knew her. The same. Now you could bring up Josh Shapiro, but then you will not bring up, for example, that was a pro-Palestine person. So don't use your, what about this? The fact of the matter is, the both sides argument not only doesn't fly, we don't care. We don't care about your both sides argument. That shit is dead. For one thing, there is no cognitive dissonance on our side. On your side, you're beliefs do not match reality, so you're coming up with these rationalizations like, what about this or what about that? We're not doing that because we saw it happen. We saw a young, bright man assassinated, and we know who did it. We are not coming up with rationalizations. We are calm, we are honest, and we are resolute. We're not defensive, and I understand the defensiveness. I understand why people are saying, what about this and what about this? Because if you have to face the underlying fact to this, your life is going to fall apart because you're going to realize you're not the good guys. If you sat around and you defended the mutilation of children, you're not the good guys. If you sat 600, 700 cases of harassment against Republicans and you said, but what about this? What about this? And then you see this murder after calling somebody a fascist, you realize maybe I'm not the good guy. That is a hell of a realization to deal with. So therefore, you have to grasp at rationalizations.
was about. 202-503-2271, especially if you're Volzderaza. I have a feeling you're coming from Europe. I have a feeling you're one of the Europeans. Which, by the way, you wouldn't know freedom if it fucking fell out of the sky and bit you in the ass. There was nothing but a psyop. That is 110% true. That is nothing but a psyop right there. Absolutely nothing. Exactly. The VA kept putting, that's a good one. I'm putting that up there on the screen. And thank you for your service. I see you were a Marine. VA kept pushing me to get the vax, just like they tried to get me to get the flu. Where did the flu go? But everything was labeled COVID. Yep. Same with me, brother. Same with me. Oh, you're from St. Louis? You might as well be. I'm from Springfield, Illinois. So you and I should get along. Give me a call, 202-503-2271. Let's go. And moderators, please do not moderate him for calling me an ass clown when they do it, because I've already won. I already won this argument. I've already gone into the insults and all that stuff. I already know this. This is easy for me. So come on in. 20503-2271. The phone is right here. It's right there. It's waiting for you. Waiting for you. It is everything's Bluetooth already hooked up. 202-503-2271. I'll have you in my ear. Everybody will be able to hear the insanity with which you can do. I will give you 3 minutes on the clock to uninterrupted to tell me how COVID was so horrible and how all of the policies worked. 3 minutes uninterrupted. I have all the arguments. You have nothing. You have nothing. Absolutely nothing. And you know it. Other than, you have no argument, dipshit. LOL. Haha. Hey, Daniel. It's good to see you. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share this video if you do like it, please. And especially check out the SHR Media Shop. I do believe we still have the 250 reasons to read all of the, the rules come from, how COVID was, holy crap, a civil violation of all of our rights. But you know what? Who cares about that? Because you're in the show me state. I can show you, but you'd actually have to have an open mind to do it. 202-503-2271. That right? Rants with keyboard, Hey, Rowdy. Thank you for the simulcast. They won't ever put up or shut up. They don't do it. I will talk to them, though. I will talk to them. I'll be very curious. I'm a very curious thing. I'll give them 3 minutes on the clock. 3 whole minutes. I got a timer right here. It's sitting right here. If I pull it too far, it'll actually unplug. That'll be bad. I have a timer right there. I will give them 3 minutes on the clock, uninterrupted. I will keep my mouth shut to give them all the time in the world to make their point, but they never call. 202-503-2271. Nothing, though. Absolutely nothing from them. Why? Because they have no argument. They have absolutely jack and shit. And Jack left town. Sorry, guys. So we're going to move on to the next one, which is near and dear to my heart. And I do need to preface this. I don't hate cops. I don't hate them. I hate cops that don't know their job. I hate cops that don't know that the Constitution is a thing. I hate cops that don't remember their training, because I know they've all been trained on it. I don't like them that way. I don't hate cops, though. I like the cops that understand how to de-escalate a situation quickly. I'm going to show you a video, and then I'm going to talk about it. Here she comes.
Favor, you guys separate. Can I have one of you go over here, please?
No.
Wait a minute. A little preface to this. Combat vets destroy dangerous cop and Karens. Cop gets stressed down and owned. First Amendment audit. These guys were actually out auditing the First Amendment. They had signs and they had cameras. All right. Cops show up because people had called in the 2 dudes with machetes. 2 dudes with machetes. That was the police call.
I need you to come over here, please.
For what?
Because we got a couple individuals walking around and showing knives or what appeared to be machetes.
Yeah, there's no machetes.
Okay. Well, you say there's no machetes, but I don't know that. We got two different reports. So if you
Interesting.
do me a favor, just have one separate over here.
Is that a crime to have a machete? Why is your hand on your gun?
Well, because if I have a report that somebody's walking around with a machete,
Oh, you got to be a little sissy la la and have a hand on a gun?
I don't need to be a sissy la-la.
Oh.
My safety. If somebody walking around with a machete, you would be committing a crime because according to state law, you cannot walk around with blades longer than a certain length.
Oh, my wiener. You know what else is long? My vocabulary.
I'd be happy to spin and turn for you.
Well, I tell you what, if you could, you know what, I don't even need to come any more near you. By the clothing you're wearing, sir, if I could just see what's behind your back,
I'm going to reach behind.
if you could stretch your shirt to your skin, I would be able to see that you're not hiding anything that would resemble a machete.
Is there a machete on you? I just see some meat in those pants.
Hey, then that's cool with me. That's all I need to see, my man. If you do the same thing, I would be just fine with that.
Oh, I'm okay.
Come near you.
Good.
But force by violated you.
To be secure in our persons, you're coming up here demanding shit that we show you, give you. This ain't, you're not
Any unreasonable search and seizures, any unreasonable
secure.
Well, I did that because you had your hand on your gun, so to alleviate my duress.
Your weapon like a coward. You're officer safety boy, aren't
Why would you not?
Because
you were in the service. Did you walk around with your hand on your weapon?
I may or may not have had kids come up to me while I had hand grenades on me, and then I didn't just grab my gun because I wasn't afraid of kids coming up to me. That's ridiculous.
You've been in way more shit than you could even fathom, and yet we're so better trained than you.
How do you know that?
Because you're a pro. You would never, if you went through what we did, you would never have your hand on a gun like a coward. That was the most cowardly shit. I have that as well. So does he. And so, yes, what you're doing is cowardly. Like, you didn't do that shit overseas. You didn't have your gun aiming at people. You're here. These are Americans.
I didn't aim at you.
You had your hand on your gun and were 5 feet away like an idiot because you said we had machetes. Now, what sense does that make?
I said there was a report of machetes.
Yeah, so why would you go 5 feet away? We're just showing you that you're poorly trained. You're executing the shit. You don't know jack shit about our freedoms in the job that you signed up for, that we pay you for. So that's what the problem is. You need to take that oath seriously.
So this is what you do, is you go
Yes, we go around. No, to provoke. That's the dumbest shit ever. You sign an oath. You're the government.
Do you see what I'm wearing? What am I inciting?
Yeah,
I'm not looking for the fat farm. I'm wearing a pink hat, a tiger shirt, short shorts, and American flag socks.
And I appreciate that. And what I really appreciate is you've been sitting here, cool, calm, and collective, while he's been sitting here elevating and pulling.
He's passionate. He's very passionate.
This is my freedom to do this, so don't even talk about it. Like, this is our freedom. Yeah, you do. You wouldn't have said that. This is our freedom to do what we're doing. And you come up to people exercising their freedom with your hand on your gun 5 feet away because we have machetes. If we wanted to do something, you wouldn't even know about it.
If this was a Second Amendment protest, can I ask you a question? And we were just sitting
When I got here, there was 2 gentlemen.
Yeah, so why would you pull up to report with 2 gentlemen with machetes 5 feet away?
And if this were a Second Amendment protest, which we're legally allowed to do, why would you just come up the exact same way, or would you create?
What if I bring my body? Why does it matter?
I'm not on a channel.
It does matter.
So the uneducated public.
I would approach the same way, not with a...
I hope you wouldn't come up this close with somebody with a threat of firearms or any other. I mean, I would never in this line of work approach anybody. I would never close this gap right here.
But you obviously don't do this line of work.
Can you assume? Do you assume that?
How do you know?
I said do. I didn't say did.
So, okay, it doesn't. What's the difference?
I know your job more than you.
What's the difference? How do you know I haven't been in public service my entire life?
I have since I was 17.
Okay, congratulations. You're assuming that I don't know what I'm talking about and that I've never done your job.
No, you don't. We just witnessed
one thing that I did.
There you go. That's a supporter. He knows what we're doing.
And he supports you too, I guarantee it.
Well, not what you're doing right now. You're trying to violate some Americans. You're American people. That's pathetic.
If you, I would have created a gap like Sergeant Grego did.
That's we're actually afraid. So the thing is I don't really believe that you believe there is a crime that was being committed, because I would never in my life, I would never approach somebody in my life. I would never approach somebody in my life with a fixed blade or a machete.
Wow, there's a lot to unpack here, but they actually said everything I want to say. But let's do this again. First thing he did, he came up, and parked 5 feet away to a machete call. Now, if anybody's ever heard about the 21-foot rule, 21-foot rule basically states if I have a gun and you have a machete and you're 21 feet away, the best outcome I can hope for is we both die. That's how that is, because in 21 feet, you can close that gap. And by the time I can get my gun out and accurately fire on you, I can kill you, but you're going to kill me. All right. First things first. All right. But we're both fucking die. All right. That's 21-foot rule. So he comes up to a call about 2 dudes with machete, but pulls up 5 feet away. First off, one, doesn't know his job. Does not know his job. All right. Does not know about them, or either doesn't care about it or didn't believe that they had machetes. But then he gets out and immediately puts his hand on his gun in an intimidating way. You can first see what those guys were carrying. They were carrying those media sticks with their phones on the ends of it. I could see how from a distance, somebody who was untrained would look at that and go, oh, that could be a machete. Okay, fine. That's a call in. I dealt with that all the time as bomb calls. Okay. They would call in, oh, well, this is it's a 2-foot torpedo. Okay. Oh, well, that's a fucking great. There's by the way, there's no such thing as a 2-foot fucking torpedo. Okay. But the point is someone who is untrained doesn't see and things the way that we see them. So I can understand how they can sit there and say that, okay, that was a machete. So they get a machete call. But this guy, this chucklehead shows up at 5 fucking feet, not even 21 feet. You just pull up and you put your, that's an escalation technique. That's not a de-escalation technique. But before he got out of the car, he would be able to see that these guys don't have machetes. They have cameras. De-escalate. This could have been a 5-second encounter. Hey, guys, what are you doing? Oh, we're out here testing the First Amendment. Oh, okay, great. Well, stay off this private property over here, please, blah, 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 blah. And that would have been the fucking end of it. But no, he had to push it. He had to fucking push it. Second thing, the whole turn around, let me see. No, he didn't need to do that. First off, in an investigation, by the way, you are not obligated to assist the police. You know that, right? You're not obligated. It's encouraged, but you're not obligated to do it. They are not your friends. Not when they're investigating you. Okay? This guy shows up. He's already in the kill zone. He should have already known there's no machete. All right? But he automatically escalates the situation. At this point, all he's doing is intimidating 2 citizens who are exercising their First Amendment right. That's it. That is the one thing. This is a chilling technique. This is the El Dorado Police Department. I had to read that backwards because that's very hard to read. And they treat, as Dirty Clean says, so treat all citizens as criminals. That's pretty much what they're trying to do. It's sick. It's sick. And you know what? I don't believe that this guy has done it the entire time. I think that this guy has been trained how to properly handle this, and he has just forgotten all of that fucking training. I know he's been trained to do this. I know he's been trained. If he's not, I want to smack the shit out of his training officer. Okay? This guy has been there. The supervisor needs to be retrained, and his supervisor needs to retrain all of these guys, because this is a training issue. And that fat, oh my God, I just noticed that. I'm going to put that back up there. Look at that little chubby little dude right there. Oh my God. I don't know if you can see my, oh, you can't see it though. Look at that little chub coming out from underneath that. I would love to take him in a running contest. All right. So I would not approach to defuse the situation. Quite honestly, there's no situation until the officers showed up. Exactly. When a call from a leftist lunatic consider this as a SWAT. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. 202-503-2271. We're coming up to the end of the program. If you want to be part of the program, now is the time. I invite you guys to head over to SHR Media. I'm going to get this back up real quick because I had some slight problems at the beginning. I don't need that. Thank you. I would like to invite you over to shrmedia.com, where you can see all of the news of the day, all of the news that is worth talking about. You can get the 250 Reasons t-shirt. Go into the SHR Media shop. I do believe that the code FREEDOM we'll get you a 10% discount off on anything that's in here. I'll tell you right now, let me go into the full collection here. This mug, one that looks like that one right there. Like I've said before, will survive re-entry. All right. I have microwaved this mug. I have dropped this mug on a hardwood floor. I have maybe thrown it across the room watching a freaking liberal shitbag talk about something I didn't like on maybe. I cannot confirm nor deny that. And it is 100% intact. I do hope that you would take a look at that upper right one, this nice green one with the Beer and Bullstein logo on that. It is sexy as all hell. It'll make you smarter. It'll make you look better. Always a good color in that OD green. Tell you what, for the military guys in the audience, I do appreciate you all being here. I got to get back to the other page real quick. There we go. 202-503-2271. If anybody want any last takers. That being said, the beer is low. The hour is nigh. But don't worry, there are others up among us on the SHR Media Network. On Monday and Wednesdays at 11 p.m. Eastern, we have Sean, Sackhead Sean with the Edge of Liberty. That is our boss. He loves it when I call him that, the boss. Bruce Springsteen can suck it. Shackhead Sean is the boss. I'm going to tell you that right now. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 p.m. Eastern, BZ Berserk Bobcat Saloon. You can catch him at 11 p.m. Eastern. Mondays and Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, you can catch Jersey Joe, the Reaver of Common Sense. He is an amazing man. You need to come and talk to that man. And then I'm going to say Mission Ready Men as on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays and Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays at 9 p.m. because I have no idea, and they just changed it, and I have no idea what times his stuff is. So if somebody can throw that in the chat for me there, Mr. Moderator, because that's not on the web page anymore, I will put that out. With Mission Ready Men with Big E, Earl Jackson. Big. Can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. It does. He is our number one contender right now for awesomeness. That being said, I do appreciate all you guys being here, especially the ones that disagree with me. But the ones that agree with me as well, you guys are awesome. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with others. Tell other people about it. Follow me at Lyle_Armstrong on X. Tell other people about it, especially if they don't like me. I like people who don't like me because you know what? That's how I want to change hearts and minds. I might be a little gruff. I might be a little aggressive. I might be a little loud and passionate. Don't take my passion for anger, though. This is not anger. This is passion. I love my country and I love the people of this country. But you know what? We got about 49 to 50% of people out there that are misguided, they're misled, and they're absolutely in the dark about fucking intelligence. Okay, so I would like to throw somebody out there. In fact, think about the average person and their average intelligence level, and then realize that 50% of us are stupider than that. And I'm probably in that category. All right. So I'm hoping there's about 75% of the people here that are smarter than me. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping. I'll take a long sleeve. There you go. There you go. Hey, bring it up. Take it up to them. Take a long sleeve. Get it all over there. Dig it clean. I'm sure that actually Mission Ready Men and his wife run that site. I'm sure they could work with you. So that being said, I do appreciate you all being here. I appreciate SHR Media for putting up with me and me being the rookie. I do appreciate KLRN Radio for simulcasting us. Thank you, I keep saying Tax the Rick. Don't tax the Rick at Roddy Rick Robinson for putting me out there. And I do appreciate you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow night, same time, same bat channel, same bat. Cartier is having a moment. Y'all got to see this. She found her ball and she doesn't know what to do with it. Oh, she needs to go get some love from Donovan. Oh, maybe back. She's back. What's wrong? Go get your ball. Did you get your ball? She scared the shit out of herself. She's having a moment. All right, brothers. I'll be right back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time on the East Coast. Eastern time is on the East Coast. Donovan did not realize that earlier. He was like, oh, Lyle will be done with this stuff by the time I get here. And now he is here. Aren't you, Donovan?
Yeah. Zone I was in.
I like time zones. It's fun. It's fun. We'll be smoking the brisket and we'll be all drinking about tomorrow. So I see you tomorrow, guys, 7 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel. Whoop. And we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Peace out.